Happy birthday
Right.
to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, dear Teachers Talk. Happy birthday to us. Parabéns a nós. What is to us in Portuguese? Parabéns a us. Nos,
Nós.
Parabéns pra
Nós.
gente. Parabéns para a gente.
Parabéns para a gente. Parabéns para a gente. Parabéns a Teachers Talk. Parabéns a você. No, what was it? Us again?
Pra gente. Pra gente.
Gente.
Pra gente.
Yes, yeah.
Parabéns pra gente. Parabéns pra gente. Parabéns pra gente. So why am I singing this? Por que que eu canta? Por que
Because you
canto?
love the Portuguese language.
What?
That's it, right?
Yeah, I love the
Oh, apart from
Portuguese.
that.
His English.
I was going to say I love the Portuguese more than I love the Portuguese language, but I love the Brazilians better than their
Oh,
language.
yes.
Than their
Me
language.
too.
Yeah,
Me too. Me too.
but anyway, why can we not see the beautiful Fernanda today? We can see her, and she looks like herself.
Thank you, Roy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
because the internet
yeah.
is working still. Yeah. And
Okay.
when we do this with the image, the data is very high, so we don't. It's impossible for me to
Yeah.
turn on the
Consumption.
camera. I just have.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so we will forgive you, but maybe next week, or is it this time next year when we're having our second birthday? You will have the internet fixed, will you? Yeah.
Hopefully this year, yes. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yes.
So
Today's
Anyway.
our birthday.
yeah.
That's
Well,
why
it
we're
was
singing.
yesterday. Was it technically yesterday? Was it?
Oh.
I think when we were talking on Monday, I think we were talking about the birthday, the first birthday being Tuesday. Was that right? Or am I wrong? Fernanda's gone. Are you gone?
Because
Okay.
that day
Yeah.
we were just on Instagram. Less data.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here it's more information for my internet. So hello, Marcus. Welcome. How are you? Good to see you.
Marcus is our number one fan.
Yeah, he's amazing. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for being here, Marcus. And my St. Patrick's Day was very crazy. I tell you why. Me and another journalist, we decided to go to the city center to report, to write, to cover a supposed protest against the lockdown. Because here in Ireland, we are in lockdown since December, and people were saying, we will protest again because we don't want the lockdown. We are free and we don't want this mask stuff. We don't believe the virus, blah, blah, blah. And me and this friend, myself and this friend, we are trying to find where were these people. So we spent like 3 hours walking from right now this area, from Park of Remembrance to the Parliament.
The doll.
The
Yeah.
doll.
Yeah.
I lost the count. I lost the number. How many times we went from the place to another looking for. And Roy, I tell you, there were many crazy people holding signs saying, we don't want the lockdown. We don't want the lockdown. So, yeah, it was that situation. So this was my St. Patrick's Day, Marcus. Crazy people everywhere around the world, even here, European country. We also have crazy people here.
What a great
And
day.
what about you?
What a great way to spend a Christian holiday, spending the holiday with the far right people. Great.
Anyway, did Did you write a report, or did you do a report for the radio?
We didn't, you know why? Because I said to him that is actually my colleague, he said there is no story here, because we were looking for migrants because the radio, Babylon radio, it's specialized in migrant community, and our targets were this migrant community, and we didn't find any. There were only Irish people everywhere. So we decided not to write any story. Yeah. But yeah, it was nice. The sunshine was there. It was a happy day, as we say here. Happy day. Happy days.
Super happy, I
And
imagine.
you're right. How was your St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, very relaxed. We had a beautiful gathering in the afternoon outside our house. I think I played a little clip of it on Monday, where I just played a few songs. During lockdown, during the summer, we've been having music sessions every weekend outside our house, just for the people on the road, and they can come out to their gates and sing and remain socially distant. And I have a little amplifier that I play. So we haven't done it since Christmas, but we decided on Patrick's Day that I'd play maybe one song, this famous call, Ireland's Call, which is, well, the rugby team use it for the national anthem. It's complicated. They use it as an additional anthem when they are playing away from. They use it as an additional anthem when they play in Dublin, and they use it as the only anthem when they play outside the country. Anyway, it's Ireland's Call. It was written by a guy called Phil Coulter, and Ireland, Ireland, together standing tall. No, I'm not singing very well at the moment. I'm not singing. That's not how you say it in English. I can't sing very well at the moment. Some people say I can never sing very well. But anyway, I played this, and then I decided to play a few other songs. Your mother's gone. She was bored. Where's she gone? She is.
She just got bored with us and left us.
Yeah. Okay. You're still with us, and I hope Marcus is still here. I hope, and maybe a few other people.
He's a great guy. He will certainly stay here.
Yeah. He is our number one fan, as I said. But anyway, we played this beautiful song by Tolo McKay. I told you about you. You were there on Monday, didn't I tell you about it? No.
There.
Okay. We have a lovely singer who is originally from Nigeria, but has grown up in Tullamore in Ireland. And she, at Christmas on television, she sang a beautiful version of a song called "I Wish I Was on the N17." N17 is the name of the song. N17 is the name of a road, and it's nostalgia about a guy who wants to come back to a road that runs from Galway to Limerick. It was released in 1989 by a group called the Saw Doctors, and it's like a rock song, you know. I wish I was on the N17. So that sort of rhythm. But this girl Tolo did a completely slowed down, really emotionally charged version, and really quiet. So we should try and listen to it at some stage. But I played a version of it on when I had the gathering on St. Patrick's Day afternoon for our neighbours, and somebody videoed it and put it on Instagram and tagged Tolo McKay, the singer, and she then posted on. I'll see if I can put it up the tweet, and maybe we can even play a little bit of it. I'll look at it, see if I can find it. Now here we go, and here we go here, and can I find here? Okay, right. Now I think I have it. Don't go away. Let's see. I'm coming back to you, and I'm going to share screen. And do I get share screen? I hope I've been able to share. Oh, share audio too. Okay. And Application window. Oh no, what is it? Your entire screen, Chrome tab. Here we go. Yeah. Now. Can you hear that? And can you see it? Can you see me?
No.
Okay,
Where
can you
are
see
you?
can you see my cursor? There, that's me there. Can you
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me. And so my
Uh-huh.
speaker is it's my speaker is behind the arrow. There my speaker is there. And these are
Okay.
and 17. So this is a beautiful, but she found this and somebody put this on Instagram and then she found it. And you see what she said here? I must say hello to the people of Rathfarnham in Dublin who made Paddy's Day that extra special by dancing and soaking in the sun with N17 playing. What a treat and honor. Thank you. So there you are. We are famous.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And it's a lovely so I tell you what, maybe I can while we are there, I will find this. You can see my screen, I think, can't you? Now, no?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, my searching um, okay, and then we're going to get a bit of this, or we'll probably have to listen to the ad, or will we? Now compare. This is the. Now we have to watch the ad, but sorry about that. Okay,
We
skip
can't
ads.
see it. We're still on
Okay, right. Now, okay, this is the original song. There's no video. It's just.
Oh. No. Oh, jeez.
Sorry, can you hear that?
No.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm not sharing the right screen. Technical problem. There we will. I will go back to share screen. Stop screen.
Yes. It's a beautiful day over there, right, Marcus? I have a question for you guys. Uh, oh, geez. Okay. He's gone. Okay. So, I have a question, something that has been bothering me for a while, and a mistake that I started to pay attention, which I don't know if it's a mistake, but it's something that bothers me. Uh, I start to notice that.
Now, disculpa. I actually, the story of my life. I clicked the wrong thing, and I thought I was clicking stop screen share, and anyway, were you on your own for 10 seconds? Sorry about that.
Yes,
We had
no worries.
technical problems. Marcus
Technical
is with
problems.
us. Yeah, he's gone. I'm back now.
I need to ask something that has been bothering me for a while.
Tell me. Yes,
For all
I
of
will
you
try and
guys,
help you. Yeah.
I started to notice that many of us Brazilians, when we're talking about a message that was received by us, if you know what I mean,
A message.
when
A message. Yeah.
Verbalized message,
Yeah.
a said message, spoken
Yeah.
message,
Yeah.
we say something like, "Oh, because this and that, so and so said this to me, so he said to me, he
Yeah.
said to me." Is this correct?
Yeah.
The
He
correct
said.
thing?
Yeah. Yeah. There's two. He said to me that he was going out. Okay. There are two ways of saying. He said to me that.
And he told me.
Yeah. He told me. Yeah. He told me he was going out.
Hello, Mr.
Both
Jose Rafael.
when you are giving information to someone, you could say he told me his name. Now, I think he said to me it was normally about an action. He said to me that he was going out. He told me he was going out, but he told me his name. You wouldn't say he said to me his name. You could say he said to me he was going out. Now, someone said to me that that Gaudier was having a party on Saturday. Someone told me Gaudier was having a party. Both of that are the same. Probably told me is easier to say, and but he said to me that you will definitely have a party. He said if you were trying to emphasize, I think he said to me that you are having a party at 7 o'clock. Okay, he told me. All right, but
I don't know, you guys, what you and Marcus think, but when I hear to he said to me, it's something that it bothers me. I don't know why.
yeah,
I
no,
think I've always
uh,
maybe I've always heard he told me. Maybe I just got used to he told me.
yeah. He said,
You know what are your guys'
yeah.
perspective about it? What do you guys think about it?
That is it told me or said to me. Yeah, no. As I said, he said to me he was going to leave, go back to Brazil. He told me he was going to be, but he told me his name, but you wouldn't say he said to me his name.
Yeah.
The only time you say your name is when I want you to. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce Gaudier. Can you pronounce it for me? Is it Gaudi or Gaudi? Say your name. That means it's Gaudi. You say your name, Gaudier. Like a teacher sometimes has to say a word, as in pronounce it. No?
But
But
when I use the word tell, it's more related to the message that I'm conveying, right?
yeah. He told
So
me,
more like a
yeah.
message.
You told me, and it's when you were giving information, you say he
So he told me
told
his
me.
story.
Yeah, he told
his
me.
story.
Yeah. He told me the date of the party, or he told me the time of the party.
Oh, Rafael has an interesting
Yeah,
question for us.
rough.
Something that
Yeah,
I always discuss with my students. Where is our ghost, our prison ghost, to put his
yeah,
message on the screen? Come on,
yeah.
prison ghost.
But
So,
yes, we
well,
should.
anyway, on the meantime, keep talking.
Yeah.
So they
So
story
my
he told me story information.
yeah. He told me his name. Like but I've forgotten it. Or I uh,
Ooh.
maybe you meet somebody in Dicey's, and she told you her name, but you cannot remember it now.
There
Okay,
it is.
there's it. Yeah, my conversation is bad. Can I improve watching English series every day? Well, it depends how you watch them, but if you concentrate, you sure can. What I normally do suggest is that you get a series and a part of a series that you have recorded, and you play maybe 2 minutes of it, a short bit of it, because if you're having trouble understanding, then you shouldn't watch it unless you are watching with subtitles. But watching with subtitles does not uh, help you exercise your ear and brain enough that you will remember it. Okay, it will help you, but I think it is better to not have no subtitles and listen for 2 minutes, and then you will get some of the words and you will get some of the conversation, and then each time you will play it back the same 2 minutes and watch it again, and then you will get more of it, and then every time you listen you will understand more, because you're becoming more familiar with the words, because when you are listening to conversation in real time, people talk very quickly, and in series and drama, and I am watching a series called The Adulterer on Netflix, and it's in Dutch. It's set in Amsterdam, and it's I don't know
Dutch
any
show.
Dutch, but yeah, it's Dutch. It's called The Adulterer. It's very good actually, but it's actually many. I didn't read. I thought it was only one season, but there are 4 seasons, each of I think 12 programs. So I am only halfway through the second season, I think. So it's a crime drama, and but I'm just saying that I watch this with English subtitles because I have no I think Dutch is such a difficult language, but some English words come through, and you hear it. Some English words are the same. Some English words have been incorporated into Dutch, and they use phrases and stuff. So it's interesting to hear the English phrases. But I'm not learning Dutch as a language. I like to learn a few things, and I know there is. There is a phrase in Dutch. It's a curse word, and in Ireland it's a lot stronger. But in the subtitles, it comes up as "damn it," "verdomme," "godverdomme," I think it is. But in English, when that was translated for me, it was the F word, you know. But it's translated as "damn it" in for the benefit of making it
Yeah, you know, like
easier. But no, sorry, I got distraído there. I was distracted. But uh,
sorry.
I think that's the best way to watch a series. And then you see, finally, once you have done your best with that 2 minutes to understand it as much as you can, then turn on the subtitles, and then you will be able to hopefully finish it off. You know, but this, and then do it the same for the next 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You know. But I think that's the best way to do it, rather than watch the whole thing with subtitles. Then you don't really, you don't really what's the word, internalize the language. You know, you don't really take it on board and remember the stuff. But if you do that in small segments,
Yeah,
it's
let
better.
me share my personal experience with this.
Yeah,
I had a similar experience as you had with Dutch. I had with German because I
yeah,
was watching that show Dark, and
yeah.
I
Das ist
could
gut. Das ist gut.
alles gut, alles gut. Ich spreche kein Deutsch.
Ah,
So, I could recognize a couple of words,
yeah,
But
yeah,
the thing that I want to share is when I was younger, like 10 years ago, only 10 years ago, when I was a teenager, like 13, 12, I
yeah,
used to watch tons of animes a day.
yeah.
Tons of animes a day.
Okay, animates. We probably say cartoons. Animates. I know what you mean. Animated movies. We would say cartoons.
No, but the
Yeah,
Japanese ones. The
yeah,
Japanese
yeah.
ones.
Okay, but they're still cartoons. Animates.
Some
Yeah,
people get pissed off if we say cartoons. Some
yeah.
people
That
get
means
pissed
like
off.
Mickey Mouse and
Yes.
that sort of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But
Animates. Yeah. Maybe.
so
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
I used to watch tons of animes, like Naruto, Saint Seiya, whatever. So and I used to watch all of those animes with subtitles. And as I used to watch like a ton of animes a day. There was a certain point that I was starting at first when I started to listen to a completely different language. It's a bunch of
So they were speaking Japanese,
they were
were
speaking
they?
Japanese, but I
And
was
and
watching
you had
subtitles.
in Portuguese subtitles.
Portuguese
Yeah.
subtitles, exactly.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
was all like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But I
Yeah.
reached a certain point, at a certain
Yeah.
period of that era of my life, I started to defer the words that I was listening. I could be able to tell the difference of the words that I was listening. I would
Yeah.
start connecting what I was listening to what I was reading you
Right.
know I so it was and I could say a couple of words in Japanese. Maybe I remember kokoro, maybe it's heart.
Yeah.
Omawa
Sayonara.
is like I
Sayonara.
am. Sayonara, like
Yeah.
there are a couple of words that I still remember, but at that
Yeah.
period I was, if I invested more time on that, I could learn some Japanese.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, watching
Yeah.
series is really good. It's
Yeah.
helpful, but the thing is, the amount of contact, the level of contact you have with the language in your life, that's the most important thing.
Yeah. Well, that's how
That
we learn language in the first place, because we are
exactly
immersed in it.
immersed.
And
Exactly.
we had a. It's interesting that we had a very famous cyclist called Sean Kelly, who is still famous, but when he started his career, he was not a great interview subject. He was a cyclist, not a talker. But he went away and he had to learn French because he lived in Belgium, and he was immersed in the world of cycling. and he gradually became very fluent in. I'm pretty sure it's French, not Walloons, but um, he. But eventually, he actually that transferred into him being a much more fluent speaker in English, and now he's a commentator on Eurosport on the big cycling races. And
Wow.
so there was two effects. He was totally immersed in the language, so he learned that. But then he also had the effect that he felt, I don't know what it was, whether it was confidence in his native language. He became more fluent and articulate, and he is a very good um, commentator on cycling. But total immersion is one of the best. Like, just throw yourself into a country. If you went to live in Japan and you only spoke Japanese, you would gradually pick it up.
That's
Because
how
you
I
have
picked
no,
up English.
you have no, you had no choice. You didn't have, so you know, and you didn't go to, yeah, by coming to Dublin, you mean, or
By
what?
going to Dublin. Yes, by going to Dublin.
Yeah, yeah. So you were totally, and like, but you also went to English classes in Dublin. So, uh,
Yeah.
and but the idea of teaching English now is to not to say "como vai você" in the class to you, but to say "How are you, Gaudier?" And gradually I say "How are you?" And then you internalize it, and it becomes part. You learn it by being immersed in it, and that is the theory about teaching English, is that you explain everything in English, and try
Yes.
now. Okay, I know in my classes I probably did go a bit of try to translate. Sometimes Google Translate is helpful to um, explain a difficult concept or a difficult
Yes.
a bit of translation.
Word.
But by and large, it's better that I try and explain to you in English
Yes.
what the rule of when you use the third conditional, or when you reported speech, what are the rules of it, to explain those rules in English rather than in Portuguese for
Portuguese.
you.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Totally agree. That's what I
somebody
always
is
say to
asking
the
me.
students.
Yeah, I'm confused now about the questions, because somebody said what was the best experience of the year. In fact, it was how. Anyway, what was the best experience of the year? But Marcus's question is up in front. I would like to recommend a good program to practice the English idiom. Have you ever heard about Father Brown? The accent is incredible and clean. Cheers. Well,
Isn't it an Irish show as well? I
no,
heard
no.
about this.
Well, I'm confused here now, Marcus. You're not. Uh, Father Brown is it not an American series? But I don't know it. Does he mean? Do you mean Marcus Father Ted? Yeah, but yeah, but no, there is a Father Brown, I think, as well. Now,
Maybe one is
interesting.
American, the other one's like British or
Uh,
Irish.
yeah. Uh, Marcus, do you mean the American show Father? This is not a question; it's an English series. Uh, Yeah, I know Father Brown.
It's
Yeah,
English.
it's an English series. Sorry, not to. Yeah, no, I don't know the series, but
Yeah, I heard about it. I heard
yeah,
about it, but I
yeah,
haven't watched it.
yeah, and it's full of idioms, is it? But now the other one that I think Fernando is putting up, Father Ted, is a very famous. It was made in England, but it is set in Ireland. Father Ted, and
Okay.
it was an incredibly, but only a few series, a few editions were made, but it is like the um, I'm having a senior's moment now. The series on British television that was about a hotel in the south of England with John Cleese. Now the name of it has gone out of my head, but it has remained as a classic comedy series, and yet they didn't make that many of them. Oh, come on, what was it? Hotel one. Very yes. No, it won't come to me. But yes, Father Ted was a fantastic series, but it is full of Irish humor as well, and it's good. It would be good to watch it. But no, Marcus, the answer is that I don't know the series Father Brown. But maybe we can. Maybe you
Well,
can send us a link to it or something,
anyway,
and see.
we're trying to make this show shorter. So
Yeah.
before we finish today, let's talk about, let's try to recap some great moments of last year.
Do you mean of the year or of Teachers Talk or
Yes,
yeah,
Teachers Talk year,
yeah.
because last year wasn't, all fun and games,
It was not.
but
No, no,
no, not
no.
at all. Definitely not
Uh,
at all.
well, regarding Teachers Talk, one of
Regarding
the
Teachers Talk, yes.
most
What was the
uh,
most fun you had while doing Teachers Talk? And you,
well,
Marcus, what was the most fun you had watching Teachers Talk?
well, we had lots of interesting guests who talked about, most recently Kieran Donnelly, who is from Bestow Education, and it's an online. I did a master's with him, and he has some great experiences and of teaching online and the difficulties of it, and that sort of thing was useful. Uh, I enjoyed translating Odia Kemde Paru. Oh no, what is it? Raul Seixas, the Raul Seixas song. Yeah, which we are supposed to sing as a duet sometime. You are.
Yeah,
Have you worked on it? Yeah. But anyway,
I've been
I
so busy.
for Fernanda, for your mother, I translated it, and the reason we did it was that Seixas wrote this song. I mean, it means the day the earth stood still. I think stopped, and
Mhm.
everybody. He wrote it in 1975, and it was almost prophetic about COVID because it talks about everybody stayed at home on the day that the earth stood still. Nobody went to work. Everybody stayed at home, and the nobody went to church because the priests weren't there, and the priest didn't go either, and the guards didn't go out to arrest people because there was no robber stealing, because the robbers stayed at home because there was nothing to steal. And there was another verse, I think, too, of stuff, but the whole idea was that everybody stayed at home,
Mhm.
and this was written in 1975, and I don't think there had been pandemics in Brazil before then. But anyway,
Definitely not so intense as this one.
I did a translation of that, and it's on one of the editions. And someday we will do our duet with it, you singing in Portuguese and me singing it in English. Is that a promise from you?
Not a promise.
Yeah, but I mean, personally speaking, I mean, not to do with Teachers Talk. The highlight for me was that our daughter had gave us a granddaughter. She had a
Oh
baby
wow!
in almost a year ago, April the 22nd. So next month it will be Leah's first birthday, and she arrived in
Cute,
Vancouver,
cute.
born in Vancouver in Canada, and now they are living in Galway. So double celebration because we had our first granddaughter, and then the family moved back to Galway.
Look,
But
look at
anyway,
Marco's
that was
answer.
yeah.
Look at Marco's
Uh,
answer. I do believe that
Marcus,
all the programs are different and cool. This is because of the different subjects and guests that
oh,
makes the program cool. Thank you very much, man. I confess the day I was invited, I could show to your mother and Roy about a math trick. And
yes,
they
I
look
remember
cool
that.
as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. You have to come back again, Marcus, and
True,
show
true,
us your tricks.
true. This is true.
Yeah, we it is like Sherlock Holmes. What is very? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. It is
The
fantastic.
serious,
Right. The
serious.
the Father Brown. Yeah, but yeah. I don't. I'll have to have a look at it. So, but it is full of idioms. Is that right? Idioms.
I suppose.
Or
Suppose
do
it
you
is.
mean idioms or do you mean accents? But yeah.
Well,
Okay.
thank you very much, Margaret. Thank you very much.
All right. And for
You know
you,
what was the best moment
yeah.
that I had on Teacher's Talk? You know, maybe when we have like something more like a group talking. When we had Jamie and when we had the guy from which I forgot his name from ESL. Uh, when we're talking,
Yeah.
it's fun. It's
Actually,
fun. It's a fun
Jamie
show.
came on. We on what was Bloomsday, which was to celebrate James Joyce, and
Yes.
we talked, and I think I might have sang a song or two around James Joyce and that. But Jamie knew a lot more about James Joyce than I do, which wouldn't be difficult. But he has read a lot more, and Joyce is difficult to read, but he
Yeah.
is one of the most famous authors in the world. And
Yeah.
he Jamie gave us a lesson, in fact, when he came. So Jamie, if you're listening, you have to come back too as well.
Oh,
And before, well, June is the 16th of June is Bloomsday, which everybody celebrates.
James
And
Joyce.
and Neil O'Shea, yes, Neil, two former teachers from my late lamented school, the English Studio, which is almost an anniversary that when it closed down, because it closed down on I think around the 27th of March, a
Yes.
year ago. A year ago.
Yes.
So
1 year. 1 year.
anyway, and now we
Wow.
are reinventing ourselves online and trying to teach the odd time. And you are teaching. Your mother is doing a bit of teaching too online. And in fact,
Mhm.
something I used to love the classroom experience face to face, but in fact, teaching English online
Fun.
is not such a bad thing. It's
Fun.
it's um so so somebody has written. Your mother has written Brazilians teachers
Teachers.
too. I don't understand. That's bad grammar. What do you mean? Brazilians are teachers too. Uh, Brazilian teachers too. What you translate that? What is your mother trying to say?
No
Brazilians
idea, bro.
teachers too. Do you mean?
I think she's trying to get our attention and makes her finish the show.
Oh, I
Finish.
see that. Yeah, maybe she means we had some Brazilians who were teachers on the show.
That's the
All right. Yes.
thing.
Yeah. Brazilian teachers.
Brazilian
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
teachers.
I
Brazilian
translated it
teachers that
already. Thank
came.
you. Yeah. Yeah.
That
We had
came.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You Brazilians teachers. Fernando, you don't have to put the S after Brazilians because the adjectives in English don't have to be agree. That's why English is so easy. You don't have to say obrigado or obrigada or whatever. Tinto, tinta or tio, tia. You say the White House, the Casa Blanca. Is it anyway? For the plural, you don't have to change it either. So you have to correct that here.
Yeah.
Brazilian teachers that came to Teachers
Came.
Talk. Yeah. So Brazilians is you don't have to have that adjective plural, Fernanda.
Yes.
And you, yeah, okay. So there you go. Hey,
Correct me, Mom.
yeah, yes, sorry, yeah. So correct it there in text so that people when they come back and watch it on YouTube or Facebook, they will see that it is
Correct.
Brazilian teachers that
Yes,
come to. Are you going to correct it?
came to Teacher's Talk. Yes, correct it,
Ah,
please. And
it
guys,
doesn't. It doesn't. I suppose we have corrected it verbally.
thank you
Okay.
very much. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for staying with
So
us.
anyway, stay safe, everyone. Stay safe. And
Pleasure, big
yeah,
pleasure, you guys.
yeah.
Thank you for the audience. Thank you for this year. It has been a great year. It's been a great year. I mean, for Teacher's Talk at least. And that's it. Thank you, everybody. Hope to see you guys on next Wednesday.
Okay. Hasta luego. See you.
Hasta luego, guys.
Hasta la vista, too.
Hasta la vista. Bye bye.
See you guys.
Now our ghost has to